Pop or not. This is the exact moment where you lose a huge amount of power in your break.
2, 3, 4. Oh man.
I know it may sound strange, but it has almost nothing to do with power. You are hitting harder, putting more effort in, but getting the same result over and over again. And here's the thing, if you fix this one detail right here, your break skyrockets instantly without hitting harder, and I'm gonna reveal the secret later on, but first, let me ask you, have you ever had a break like this? Full power, your whole body goes into it, it sounds strong, and then simply nothing. You try to control it, so you slow down a bit, but now it is even worse. So what do you do next? You go back to smashing it again, harder, faster, more effort. And the result? Exactly the same. And here is something that messes with people the most. You feel like you are giving 100%, but the table is giving you maybe 40. And that gap? There is where your power is disappearing. Alright, let me show you something. Two players. Player A looks aggressive, loud break, lots of movement, but no ball went in. On the other side, we have player B. Calm, smooth, effortless. Result? Player B spreads the balls perfectly, every single time. So what is actually going on? Because it is not strength, and it is not even your speed. It is how your body delivers power to the cue ball, and right now, you are leaking energy at every step. In a second, I'm going to show you the exact moment where most of that power gets lost. It is something almost nobody pays attention to, but before that, watch this carefully. Same table, same rack, same cue ball position, but two completely different results. Look at this big stance, arm tense, long backswing, everything looks powerful. Result? Nothing. Now look at this. Almost easy, right? Compact stance, smooth motion, no rush, and then boom! Balls explode. So let me ask you, which one looks stronger and which one actually is stronger? Most amateurs think this way. More power, so hit harder. But pros think like this. More power, so better energy transfer. And this is the best part, nobody tells you. The pros aren't using more force, they are just wasting almost none of it. So where exactly is that energy getting lost on your break? There are three main leaks, but the first one starts before your stroke even begins, and once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Many beginners walk into the break and set up exactly like a normal shot. Same stance, same balance, same structure. That's the problem. Look at this. Regular stance means stable, controlled, precise, perfect for aiming. But for a break, it locks your body, kills movement and limits acceleration. Okay, and now watch this. Break stance. Feet a bit closer together, knees more bent than usual, weight slightly loaded and ready to move, grip looser and slightly shorter. Feels weird, right? Almost unstable. Good. That's exactly what you want. Because now your body can actually participate in the shot, not just your arm. Alright, so be honest. Do you feel your legs doing anything on your break? Or is it all just arm and hope? When your knees are slightly bent and your base is more compact, you can load energy, move forward naturally, and release it through the shot. And yes, that's exactly where the effortless power comes from.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man.
But here's the crazy part. Even if you fix your stance perfectly, you might still be killing your break. And it is happening in a place most players never even think about. But most importantly, this one alone can make your break feel 50% weaker instantly. Okay, so let's start with this short bridge. Looks controlled, right? But here is what is actually happening. You have no room to accelerate. The Q reaches max speed too early, and you end up jabbing the ball. Feels strong, but transfers nothing. And now the opposite. Long bridge. More space, so more power? Not really. You lose stability, your tip starts wobbling, and timing becomes inconsistent. The sweet spot is around 10 to 12 inches. With the right bridge, you can build smooth acceleration, you stay online longer, and you hit the cue ball at peak speed, not before. That's where real power lives. So let me ask you, do you feel like your tip is still accelerating right at the moment of contact? Or does it feel like you are already slowing down? Most players do this. Start fast, slow down into the ball. But what you want? Start smooth, accelerate through the ball. Okay, but here is where things get interesting, because even with perfect stance and perfect bridge, most players still lose a massive amount of power because they misunderstand one thing. And this is where it gets controversial. Use your body for more power. Sounds cool, right? So what most players do? They jump up, they throw their shoulder, they lunge forward and lose balance. It looks powerful, it feels aggressive, but it completely destroys the shot. And here is the part nobody tells you. You shouldn't force your body into the shot. Your body should follow the energy, not create random movement. Watch this carefully. Start low, knees slightly bent, body relaxed. Now, as the stroke begins, your body rises naturally and your weight shifts forward smoothly. Okay, so right now, when you break, do you feel balanced at the end of your shot? Or are you falling forward off to the side or stepping out? That answer tells you everything. Most amateurs do this. Body moves randomly, timing is disconnected, and energy leaks everywhere. But pros do this instead. Body and cue move as one. Everything arrives at the same moment. Clean energy transfer. And here's the thing. Your body should finish the shot, not interrupt it. If your body moves too early, you lose accuracy. If it moves too late, you lose power. It has to sync perfectly with the cue. And this one brings us to something players argue about all the time. Some say it is the secret to control, others say it kills your power completely. You have probably seen it in pro matches. Maybe you have even tried copying it. Quick hit, cue ball pops, stops near the center. Looks clean, looks controlled, but here's the truth. Pop break is not better, it's just different, and for most players, it's a trap. Slightly downward hit, cue ball jumps a bit, less forward energy, more vertical control. That's why the cue ball stays in the middle. So actually, yes, it gives you control, but here is what you don't see. If your timing is even slightly off, you lose spread instantly, balls don't travel, break becomes soft and useless. Okay, so be honest right now. Have you ever tried a pop break and the rack just died? That's exactly why. So now compare that to a clean power break. Full energy transfer, better spread, much more chances to make a ball, but harder to control the cue ball if your fundamentals suck. So here is my recommendation. If you don't have consistent timing, stable bridge and proper stance, stay away from pop break for now. You are just stacking complexity on top of problems. Master a controlled power break first, where you get solid spread, you keep the cue ball near the center, and your hit feels clean every time. Because once you have that, pop break becomes a tool, not a gamble.
2, 3, 4. Oh man.
But here is the biggest mistake of all. Most players still lose power because they completely misunderstand one thing. And this is where your break is either made or destroyed. Watch this. Fast backswing, no pause, everything rushed. Feels aggressive, feels powerful, but the cue never actually accelerates properly. You are basically slapping the ball. Power doesn't come from speed alone. It comes from how you build that speed. And here is what you want. Smooth backswing, controlled transition, then explosive acceleration forward. Let me ask you honestly, do you feel a moment of control before you go forward? Or is it just hit and hope? And here is what most players do. 100% effort, 0% timing. Result? Weak. But pros do this instead. 80% effort, 20% perfect timing. Result? Explosive. And here is the thing. If you are chasing more power, stop trying to hit harder. Start trying to hit later. And later means at the exact moment when your cue reaches maximum acceleration, not before. And when you combine this with the right stance, the right bridge and proper body movement, that's when everything clicks. Watch closely. Same player, same rack, same effort level. Only difference? Everything we just fixed. Compact stance, knees loaded, bridge in that sweet spot, smooth backswing, slight pause, explode through, body moves with the cue, not against it. Okay, so quick question for you. What is your biggest problem with the break right now? No control, no power or inconsistent results? Drop it in the comments. And if you want structured drills to actually fix this faster, check out Pool Billiards CO. There is a full training system and advanced editor, and you can grab 20% of premium membership with the link in the video description. And don't forget, hit that like button right here and subscribe to my channel right here. See you in the next one. Take care.